So it's been a really hot summer in Japan. It's been averaging probably about 34 to 35 degrees. Our AC has been broken, so when we saw this commercial, it seemed like the perfect time to get away.
未来計画始まり始まり完成予定3030年今年は入園無料から
So this commercial is for Fuji Q Highland, which is a theme park right next to Mount Fuji. And it's a massive theme park that has many world record rides, and I've been probably about 3 times now. But this is going to be the first time with a baby. So it might be a little bit different. If you don't understand Japanese, the commercial is talking about free entry into the park. So Fuji Q traditionally charges money for you to go into the theme park, and in this case it's free to enter the park.
Oh, I'm rich!
Fuji Q does offer a free pass, which is above $60. It allows you to ride any of the rides for free. Free entry into the park does not mean free rides and attractions, and you'll have to pay for those individually. And those range anywhere from $10, 1,000 yen, to about $20, depending on what the ride is. Also, most of the lines are much longer if you buy a ticket at the door versus using a free pass, which basically is midway between a fast pass and normal lining up. So Fuji Q has 42 attractions and rides. It's quite a bit of things to do, and if we had more time, we'd definitely stay longer, but it is a weekend and also it is a national holiday, so we are expecting quite a bit of lining up and quite a bit of just trying to get from point A to point B. So we're finally escaping some of the traffic, but it seems like constant traffic accidents. We're off to Kawaguchiko, which is in Yamanashi Prefecture, which is right next to Fuji. Before we get to Fuji Q, it's lunchtime, and we're at Kosaku, which is famous for Hoto Udon. So this place is packed, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Unlike other Hoto Udon places, this place has a variety of Hoto Udon flavors. Besides the normal veggie, they also have pork, beef, spicy beef, boar, and bear. I'm going with the boar Hoto Udon, which is basically fettuccine-like udon noodles in a miso broth and local vegetables and boar. The wife's having anago tempura, which is not Hoto Udon, but I'm really glad she got it. We just finished lunch, and now we're going to go. We are at Fuji Q Highland, finally.
Yeah.
And it's free entrance from the middle of July until the end of the year. There's so many rides at Fuji Q, it's hard to decide which one to ride first. There's E Janaika with its 14 inversions. The red tower that falls at 64 km per hour. Tekotsu Bancho, a 59-meter high swing ride. Nagashimaska, a raft ride with a giant whirlpool. Takabisha with a 121-degree drop. Dotodompa that goes from 0 to 180 in less than 2 seconds. A massive haunted hospital. Or we can take it slow with a sky cycle. A little bit faster with the Diary of a Sky Journey. Or we can just get really wet with Cool Japan. There's so many choices, but we don't have a lot of time, so let's get in line and get on a ride. So we are riding a ride now. This is Fuji Q, at least the one that we can enjoy. So despite all the awesome rides at Fuji Q, We've been spending our time at Thomas Land, which is for kids, but even then our baby can't ride most of the rides because she's not tall enough or old enough. So it didn't turn out exactly the way we were hoping it to, but then again, we didn't actually plan that much. In the end, the baby got to have some fun. We got on one ride, got into the baby pool, and got to shoot some drone footage. I would definitely recommend anybody going to Fuji Q to plan your day as early as possible. You definitely don't want to get there after noon. You also want to get a free pass and just line up in as many fast pass rides as you can so that you can have a pre-allotted time for each ride. Honestly, the lines are very painful, especially during this long holiday, but you can avoid all of it if you plan correctly. If you have a baby, I would just recommend you don't go until you have a baby that's about 3 years old. After that, they can go on a variety of rides and you can actually enjoy it. Otherwise, you'll just be sitting around and just watching people enjoy rides. Not the best thing to do if you're going to a theme park, but it was free to get in, and also the baby had fun.